in that song, Big Sugar song called "Digging a Hole." That's a great song. Saw them live. They were fantastic. It's a kind of like it's a real hillbilly sounding tune, but it was probably more popular amongst slide guitar players. But when you do add the gain to it, it does have a nice rock and, you know, there's a 5 chord in there, eh? So it's a G5 chord, so it's you put the capo on there, and you can get some pretty magic jangly sound. I still got to do the Dadgad one too. For metal, yeah, Dadgad sounds really cool for metal. That Mark Holcomb tuning there, that if it's a D major 7 chord, whatever it is, whatever that chord is, I'm sure somebody will tell me, you know, if I'm wrong, what it is. I just haven't sat there and worked out what notes I was tuned to, right? But that tuning, it's a strange tuning. Like, you can find obviously really incredible stuff in there. I mean, Wax Wings is proof of that. But it's not one of those tunings that flow really, really easily. You know, like a Dadgad tuning or D-Dad or the triple D. Like that stuff just, or open G5. That stuff just really, really is really intuitive. Pretty much anywhere you land sounds good. You know what I mean? And that was a hard bounce. Yeah, so like getting the right tunings and stuff like that. My goal is to get people to try tunings, because I've been doing it for years. That's why I've got so many guitars. I do have guitars dedicated for open tunings and drop tunings and what have you, right? I don't do it on every guitar, but I do it, you know, that way you always have a guitar that you maybe leave it in a certain tuning for a month, explore it, whatever, see what you come up with. But if you write songs in open tunings or drop tunings or whatever, make sure you write down with the title of the song what tuning you're in, or you'll never figure it out again. It's like, maybe you're lucky you remember, but most of the time it's like, what was I in? You know, G standard tuning, what was I in, you know? Yeah, you can throw yourself off pretty, where did I capo? 2nd fret? 3rd fret? Yeah, so what I do is I do the tuning, then slash where I put the capo. That way, I do this, like when I do a song list or whatever, just so I'm like, how did I do that again? Like, I don't want to think about it, I just want to get it done. I gotta come here after. Apparently I got a rock I gotta take out of here. So, watch out for the pine cones there, too. But that place is looking really good, all the flowers out there, so. Yeah, like I was talking in my last video about the AI stuff for video versus acting. I think most people, Visions of Atlantis put out another video last night. It was pretty good. They put out good stuff, but they use like really cheesy green screen stuff. But like the costumes are really good, and of course the music is really good. But like it's just enough AI just to, or you know, animation to you know, kind of like it's poor animation, but it's done just enough so that you can invoke your imagination, right? And then the costume's really good, so you don't really focus on the animation as much as you focus on the storyline and the song and whatever and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm not going for like the, oh wow, I'm gonna win Epic Award. I mean, look, South Park is the worst drawn cartoon ever, right? And look at it. You know what I mean? Like, it's the storylines that people come back for, right? And that tends to happen to movies. Like, you guys probably already seen that. I was almost turned off by the ad, by the commercial. But they're going to redo Twister. You remember Twister with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt? All that? That was a great movie. That was fantastic. And they got to do it again. It's like, do they not have any original ideas left? Like, it's like I'm not saying don't do a movie about Twisters, but don't like redo it again. Unless they're just doing another woke version of it, I don't know. But sure it'll be a good movie, but it's like you've already done it. You know what I mean? Like enough with the freaking like the remakes. You know what I mean? I mean a remake. Okay, we're making a movie from the 1930s. Okay, maybe, but like from the 1980s, 1990s. You know what I mean? Do one or two, but like, okay, we're just gonna do the ball again. Come on, get some creativity there. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Whenever right now there's a big argument in the music. I don't know if it's Spotify, one of the big streaming services. The guy came out, the CEO, like, I mean, again, like, talk about kick your clients in the teeth. He goes, well, music is pretty much redundant. Like, it's so easy to produce, costs nothing to produce. Therefore, it has no real value. It's kind of what he was getting at, right? And in some ways, yes, he is right. That yes, music has never become easier to do, but it doesn't necessarily make it cheap. Because good music is good music. It doesn't matter how it's made. It's just, if it's good, it's good. You know, people like it, they like it. You know, because when you write a song, you got to hook to it, I think. That girl was very smart. She jumped on the ball right away, made t-shirts and hats and everything. So I hope that girl makes like $1 million, a couple of $1 million and set for life. Just, you know, I just give her fame. You know, she had, you know, that's probably what she'll ever accomplish in her life. But she probably just became you know, the dream girl for like millions and millions of guys. She hooked to us. It was funny how she did it. Like that was like genuine comedy right there. That was pretty good. Everybody got a kick out of it. So, and then of course, you know, like the internet, everybody goes nuts about it and whatever. So I hope she makes money off of it. That's what I'm saying. Because I like seeing the little guy, or in this case, gal, do okay. You know, like ooh, shaking in the camera. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap that up. I can make maybe about a 10-minute video with my other camera. Go do some complaining and whining. That's in here somewhere. But the whole I'll continue that for the ride home, maybe the music industry stuff.